Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, if you're looking just for the reading, because this is the introduction where I go through a universal type of reading, I tell you what's going on in the planets per se, but if you're looking just for your reading or your cross-watching, down there should be a timestamp where you should be able to just jump and skip this piece, okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time. Now, we're going to be reading for the weekend, and then I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, my Angels of Abundance by Doreen and Grant Virtue, and my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the universal reading, what's going on in the bigger heavens, bigger stuff, I will be using my Waite Rider deck, and I will also be using my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, Holy Spirit, God, Source, and just let whatever the words are come through. Now, what are we doing in the heavens per se? Actually, now, we still have a lot of planets that are, well, actually, we only have two planets that are going retro right now. Those two planets are Mars, which is in Gemini, and Uranus, which is in Taurus. Now, we do have our Neptune, which is in Pisces, going direct really around the 3rd. So right now it's stationary, it's looking at us. And when I was looking at the what was going on today, the 2nd and the 4th, I was seeing that Venus, which is in Sagittarius, is sextiling Saturn in Aquarius, which I thought was actually not a bad relationship, because Saturn in Aquarius, yes, I'm going to say it again, is about illusions versus the truth, and Venus in Sagittarius is about looking for the truth in relationships right now. That's what I was picking up with this. But then I was getting Mercury, 22 degrees, is squared with Neptune, 22 degrees, which is in Pisces. Venus on the 4th will be squared with Neptune, again 22 degrees, and Neptune will be going direct in Pisces. So I'm looking at that thinking, okay, so we've got information, we've got relationship energies here. Now, the Sagittarius wants to move it forward, but I just kept feeling like the Neptune in Pisces, I just felt like it was like some swirling type of energy, not necessarily being seen clearly. It was just kind of like there, you kind of felt it, you knew it, but again, I just felt like Neptune and Pisces, they were just like swirling the energies around, very dreamy, very, maybe even nightmare-y a little bit, just not giving a very, very clear picture. Now, so we'll just kind of put that over there, concerning communications and relationships. Maybe it's that kind of like that 7 of Swords energy, which is a lot of that is the, what is it? The diversion, the look this way, don't look that way. Now, we are coming to a full moon. Now, this is Eastern Standard Time, so the full moon will be on December 7th. It will be in Gemini, 16 degrees, and it will be at 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it could be the 8th for you. It could be the 7th, maybe even could it be the 6th. So we have that coming up, and I've been hearing a lot about this full moon, and I don't necessarily know that I've been hearing about it on social media per se, or if it's just then the chatter in my own brain, my own thoughts. It just feels very interesting full moon, but we'll come to that a little bit closer. So let's see what we've got here. Remember though, full moon is a wonderful time to release, relinquish, and request. But it is going to be in Gemini. We do have Mars in Gemini, so always an interesting time. Things could be coming very strong, coming to a head. Always an interesting time. So let's see what we've got here. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell us? Just what is going on, at least for this weekend? What do we need to know? What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? So again, I felt like this thing with Neptune and Pisces, you remember, it's stationary direct, so it's kind of like just right there. It's right there. Both Pisces and Neptune love being together. Very mysterious, very spiritual. Again, I just felt like it was like there was this hand, just kind of like sometimes you could see it, sometimes you could see very clearly, and sometimes it would just muddy things up. It wasn't enough for you to get a true picture of what was going on. So we will see what we will see. So the diversion, the Seven of Swords, diversion, look there, not here. Okay, let's see what we've got going. First card is, well, we've got celebration energy here. This is lovely, okay? I love it when I say, and then it's something totally different, because I am a little bit more of the, believe it or not, I do go into more the, I don't know, the doom and gloom type of energies, but I'm always looking for the best. I'm always looking for something that's very hopeful. And now we have the Three of Cups. Now, Cups is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we have that Pisces energy very strong here. 3 is celebration, creativity, the power of 3. These ladies are celebrating what's going on. There's abundance around them, and they're saying, like, this is a time where we have to lift our vibrations very, very high. We have to look for the good, and we have to celebrate whatever it is that is good. So let's go on to our next. Here we have that 8 of Swords. Now, so we have that 3 saying celebration, and now we have this 8 of Swords. 8 is opportunities, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Sword energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. Remember, we have that Saturn that's kind of, it's sextiling with Venus right now, so that's a good energy there. But so it's also Gemini, which is, we have Mars retrograding in Gemini, which is an interesting energy in itself. And this is also Libra, thought processes, thinking things through. So this is kind of this is very interesting dynamics. In one way, I don't know if we're saying, oh, it's a celebratory time, it's a wonderful time. Hey, maybe you're not seeing things clearly, or you're not seeing things clearly, you're not looking for the good energy. So the 8 of Swords is your mind is feeling like you're trapped. Your mind is telling you that things can't work out. Your mind is telling you that you can never move forward. And I'm just saying what's going on in the old universe. So we've got these two that are very conflicting energies here. So here, but the thing about her is if you look really carefully about it, all she has to do is have a little effort, and she can wiggle out of her bonds. She can wiggle out of whatever is holding her back. Even her, all she has to do is wiggle out of it, and she will be free. She can make some movement. She can even take these swords and do something else to even free herself if she needed to go beyond that. She is not as trapped as she thinks she is, or maybe she's playing a game. Maybe she's allowing others to think she's trapped, and she's going to break free at any moment. Okay, so interesting with these two. Let's see what we've got here. The third card, Strength. So we have an 8 energy again. 388. This is a major arcana card. This is, so we even have the 8, the infinity sign as almost like a halo. We have this, not necessarily angelic, but yet we're going to take it as a divine creature, taming the lion. So whatever is going on in here, we need to be strong, we need to be kind, we need to be caring at the same time. So interesting things for this weekend. Is it celebration? Is it breaking free? Is it breaking free? Is it celebration? I'm not quite sure, because this is all illusion. This is not real. This is not real. So we have to be always very careful with what we're putting in our thoughts and in our brains. Okay. And this is major arcana, like I said, strength energy there. So let's see what we have here. So you have to be strong. You have to be kind. Interesting. Let's see now what we've got going on here. Oh, take the moment, please, to go down. Oh, okay, those cards are flying. Take them to go down there to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You've been doing it so much, and I really appreciate it. And it's amazing how when you're doing that, it gets other people. It's like it opens things up for so many people. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So Colette Baron Reed, we've got 2 cards. We'll take this one first. Let's see what we've got. The King of Air. So now kings, court cards, yes, court cards, they have double energies, okay? The page has earth energy, pentagram energy, money energy, work, job, career, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The knight underlying energy is fire, is the rod energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season right now. It's fire, passionate, burning, determined. The queen energy, the underlying energy, is our water energy, our cup energy, spiritual, emotional, flowing, moving forward. And then we have the king of air. King's underlying energy is this air. Again, Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, and our Libra. Its thought process is making plans. Now, the king of air is a very wise king, very thinks things through very clearly. Not necessarily one that lives on emotion as much as he lives on logic, and he lives on being objective. He's very clear cut, and that's the one thing with the king of air. He looks like he might have a little bit of a smile, so he might have some understanding, but he's still going to do whatever needs to be done. And, whether or not it's an emotional energy or not, he's going to do what he believes to be the right energy, the right thing to be done. He believes that, using logic is much better than using emotion. So this could be somebody in leadership. This could be in somebody in, just somebody that is providing a direction for us too. Something about this one though, he's very strong and he's very focused. He is very, very focused. Let's see what this card is. Now, this is the Ace of Air. So we go to the end of the end of air energy, we go to the beginning of air energy. So we have a 1. 1 is a new beginning, new start. The Ace of Air has new challenges, new ideas, new direction. Something is changing with this. Something is changing. I'm feeling really strong leadership with the King of Air. I normally don't feel that per se. I'm feeling that there's very strong leadership here with a new direction, which is, going to provide some challenges. We're going to need to be strong. I'm not sure if this is a time for celebration or if this is a time for us to just unravel our struggles, unravel our bonds. But something's going on. Something's going on. So we will see what we will see. Now, again, too, why don't we start our readings? But again, why don't you go down there to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Thank you all who's doing this. Please continue because it really is helping with the channel, and I really appreciate you all doing it. Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Libras. Okay, so I'm preparing. I'm getting ready. I'm shuffling my cards. I'm thinking, ooh, buttons being pushed, triggers being triggered. What is going on, my Libras? What's going on? Is somebody pushing your buttons? Are they pulling your triggers, or are you doing it to the same? But I'm just getting kind of a little bit of a witchy type of attitude, if you want to put the B in front of the, yeah, you know what I'm saying here. It's like there was a little irritation going on. It was kind of like, stop it already, stop it. And you know what though, my Libras, it is okay to be a little witchy, male or female. It is okay to do that as long as you're not being cruel. And I will tell you, when you're pushed to that point, whoa, I think they need to hide out. So as long as you don't go over that edge, it is okay to stand up for yourself. It is okay for you to say, stop, stop. Now I'm getting the supreme stop in the name of love. Okay, so it's, that all of a sudden, yeah. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on for my Libras for this weekend. Probably that Mars. Did I say that it was Mars with Gemini that was causing a lot of that havoc? Can't remember per se, but but it was it was Venus, and it was Venus and Sagittarius, and there was some opposition going on in that beginning. This is going to be an interesting weekend. Anyway, higher power. What do we have for my sweet Libras who seem to be kind of being pushed a little bit? I don't know. Somebody out there is being pushed, or they're just feeling like, I feel like they're being pushed to the edge. Breathe through it, because like everything, things move on. Okay, so first card, this one's the only one reversed. First card is the Nine of Fire. Breathe through it, but the Nine of Fire. Fire is our Sagittarius energy. It is our Aries and our Leo energy. Passionate, burning. It's very determined. It's very combustible. You're that air. Remember, air and fire does burn bright. It does burn hot. So 9 is also, let's finish this. You've got everything you need. The Nine of Fire is about you. Like I said, it is about you not necessarily backing down, but not being cruel, okay? Not being cruel in what you're doing. But if you're, like I said, I just feel like there's somebody triggering things, or just kind of flipping switches all around you. And the thing is, it's okay for you to stand firm. It's okay for you to believe in yourself. It's okay for you to not give in. The thing that I'm going to tell you is, just don't be cruel, okay? Because whoever this is will remember, and they will take whatever you said or did, and they will throw your words right in your face. And then, my Libras, you'll go like, oh, I did say that. And instead of seeing the situation for the reality of what it is, you'll then start feeling bad about yourself. Okay, whatever. Anyway, stand firm. Don't be cruel. If you're not cruel, you'll be able to come back and be very logical during this time too. Okay? Sounds very personal. So I don't know, my Libras, let me know if it is personal, or maybe you shouldn't. Anyway, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. And I love her because I get a sense of peace with her. I get a sense of, I call her the dragon tamer, sometimes the dragon slayer, but I think dragon tamer, because I get a sense of peace with her. I get a sense that she is comfortable with herself. And that's not an easy place to come to. It's not easy to be comfortable with yourself, especially for my Libras, when they are opposing whatever's being thrown at them. Okay? But let's try. Okay, let's see what next we have for you. Whoa, the Ace of Fire. Ooh, I like the Ace of Fire because, it's all about something happening. It's all about some changes coming. Ace, new beginning. It's a 1, new beginning, new start. Fire, again, very passionate. So it's kind of like, don't back down. Something's changing. You're changing. Opportunities are coming. Things are happening around you. The other thing, it could be that maybe you're doing something a little bit different. And because you're doing something a little bit different, it's going to be received maybe a little bit different too. So something's going on here. Again, this could be this could be the situation that's triggering you. Maybe it's triggering you. Maybe it is making you want a change. Maybe it is something that's saying, I want something better. I want something more. But the Nine of Fire, I do like I said, she's at peace. She's at peace with her decision. She's at peace at what she's doing. And now we get this Ace of Fire, which is all about a new opportunity, all about something really very spontaneous and very optimistic too. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. I love that. I love how confident he is. So let's see what we've got here reversed. The Page of Water. So now we've got the Page of Water happening. Something that's very emotional to you. Something that you've been really, really wanting. You've been really claiming. You've been looking for. So Page's underlying energy is our earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But this is our water energy. This is that Cancer, Scorpio, but it's also that Pisces energy going on. So there, again, it's a little murky, not necessarily clear. The Page of Water is also about hearing news. It's also very excited. Let's do this. I want to do this. Very young, a little bit immature energy, but the Page of Water is something that's very emotionally drawn. It's like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. It could be relationship energy. It could, but again, it's something that it's really just pulling you forward. It's been, it's like maybe it's an unusual, maybe it's an unusual opportunity. Maybe it's something that you wished upon or dreamt about or prayed about, years ago, and now something opened up for you. It could be a very romantic energy for you too. So it could, like I said, it could be something that just pulls your heart. Okay, in a good way, So something, I don't know. How does this all even affect, how does this all work with the trigger person or the button pusher? I don't know. Maybe this is a totally new direction from whatever was pushing buttons and pulling triggers. And maybe this is like that new, maybe you were in a job that just was not healthy for you. And now, and you're like, no, I'm going a new direction. I'm going a new way. And it just opens for you. I have been getting some opening energies for some of the other signs. So the Page of Water is intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Now, it does not mean, a relationship does not, it could be a new relationship. But when it says it begins a new phase, it could just be the next step of a relationship too. So something, this fire energy, I love it. And then we go into this, oh yes, oh this is wonderful, oh my gosh, I'm so happy energy, which is good, which is all good. So let's see, what do we have, my Libra? So maybe that's what you needed. Maybe you needed something to de-stress you. I don't know, because something was, like I said before, when I'm doing all of what I was doing, I was like, ooh, pick. So let's see. What else? Higher power. What do you have? What else would be good for our Libras here? Because I love this energy, and I love the serenity that she brings. Something that I think you need to hold on to, or need to try to claim, or need to try to find. Let's see. Ooh. So now we have, this is reversed. We have an 8. 918, 819. This is trapped in fear. This would be, if I'm reading this right, if I'm remembering, this would be the 8 of Swords. Okay? This goes back to the introduction, doesn't it? Isn't that we had the 8 of Swords? This is that woman that's tied up with the swords, but yet she's not tied up as tightly as she could be. She could free her bonds. She could get herself out. She can move. It's fear that's holding her back. Fear that's keeping her from making a change. Fear. It's always about the fear, isn't it? And remember what I'm always saying it. I don't even know if I said it in the introduction, but fear is a tool of the devil. It is a tool that tries to keep you from seeing your possibilities. I'm not saying that you need to go into this, but don't not because of fear. Think about it, pray on it. If it's right for you, then it's great. And remember, I'm always saying, if this is a job situation, it's always good to get a job when you have a job. Okay, so it's always good to interview and apply and receive the job when you already have the job. But don't let fear be the thing that keeps you from trying. Okay, how's that? Anyway, so we have a 918, 819. And that 9 of fire, even though that's all fire, I just find a lot of peace with her. A peace with her energy here. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here for my Libras. What do we have for my, oops, not there. What do we have for my Libras? For our Libras here. My Libras, our Libras, here we are. So here we go. Successful funding. This is where you get funding, okay, well, let me read it anyway. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. So your idea is divinely supported. God gave you the idea. He's going to support it. She's going to support it. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnership, and other investments are available to help you. So that's an interesting thing. That's interesting. So what is your divine idea? What is your divinely guided idea? What is your, if this, and again too, you know me, 2018, go read cards on YouTube. Okay, sure. Now, you never get rich off of this, so you really don't, but, Source has, met my needs in many, many different ways. So let's see what we've got going on here. Crystal or energy for my lovely Libras. What do we have for my Libras here? Angel light. Angel communication, clairvoyance, alignment, dream insights. And remember, we're coming very close to that full moon on the 7th, 8th. So it's a really good time to, release, relinquish, and request. Anyway, so my Libras, please take that moment to like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. It's amazing how much that helps me. So it helps to get the channel seen. So thank you. As always, though, my Libras, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.